Hello all my lovelies, and I'm Fergus here, and today I'm bringing you another writing video. Although this one, I'm going to be reading a story I wrote a while ago called Hanahaki. Now some of you may be familiar with that. If you don't know, Hanahaki is a fictional disease that started in Asia, if I'm correct, that basically a person who suffers from unrequited love or one-sided love will suck at explaining things. Basically, if you love someone but they don't love you back or you don't know they love you back, seeds get planted in your lungs and they slowly start to grow, and the person affected will cough up flower petals and blood, and it will continue as the seeds grow. And the last stages of and once you start coughing up full flowers, that shows you have about a week left. It's like the final stage of the disease, and there's only two ways to cure it. One, for the person to love you back and for you to know that they love you back. That will stop everything from growing and the seeds will come out or something. The other way is to get them surgically removed. But with that, your feelings for that person get removed. And in some cases, some fan fictions and stuff, you can't love ever again. So most people choose to die from the disease rather than get their feelings taken away. So yeah, that's the disease, and I wrote a story about it. The red flowers forced themselves out of his throat, falling into his open palm. With each gasp he choked, choked cough, more came out. No matter what he did, they wouldn't stop coming. He wheezed painfully, trying to get in air. He could feel vines wrapping around his lungs, the thorns ripping his lungs. At this point, he was surrounded by the red roses. He laughed. How more cliché could it get? Him coughing up red roses due to love. His sister had tried to make him get surgery, but he refused. He would rather die than lose his feelings for them. And it looked like he was going to get his wish. His parents didn't even know. They wouldn't know until it was too late. He almost felt bad about it, but at least their last memories of him would be happy memories. He glanced around the dark room one last time, seeing his closet, his dresser, his bookshelf, the galaxy-painted walls, and finally, the big mirror that was bordered by pictures of his friends and family. He smiled. At least in the reflection, he was going to die surrounded by loved ones, including the one boy he could never have. Well, at least he'd see him soon. With his last breath, he whispered out, "I'm coming, Sam." A coughing fit overcame him, roses and blood spewing from his mouth. He fell back, no longer being able to sit up. He couldn't breathe, flowers and blood clogging his windpipe. His chest was on fire. He couldn't breathe. Then, just like that, it stopped. He wasn't breathing, but he wasn't in pain. He opened his eyes just as a voice spoke from behind him. "Ryan?" And that's it. I'm actually crying right now. Is it a bit narcissistic to be crying at my own story? I don't know. It's sad though, Yeah, so basically the story behind why I wrote this story is my friend in a group chat sent, someone was talking about how they lacked inspiration, so my friend sent a bunch of photos. It was like, hey, make a story out of one of these photos, and he didn't expect anyone to actually do it, but I did, and I wrote this story based off this picture. So yeah, that was it. I hope you enjoyed my terrible reading, and if you just want to ignore my reading, go ahead and mute it and just scroll through. I showed the words so you can just pause and read it. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed that and have a great day or night. Fergus out.